Hello, my name is Sam Gostner, lead developer at Versillion Studios, and I'm going to be giving you a quick overview of the VS Marimba. I'll start with the Contact version, which is made for the full version of Contact, either Contact 4 or Contact 5. I'll be running it in Contact 4 today. First, we have our typical Contact controls: voice number, channel, main pan, and main volume. If you are not familiar with these, refer to the Contact manual. Below that is the custom interface. Starting on your left, we have our reverb, a convolution reverb, which gives a great concert hall sound. If we start with just our main mics here and no reverb, you can hear the sound is very dry and very clean, exactly what you might expect standing several feet in front of the player listening to them play in a fairly dry space. If I turn on the reverb and turn it up a little bit, you can hear more and more of an ambient sound in the mix. You can always, of course, edit the parameters in the advanced screen via the wrench tool if you wish to change to another impulse or use your own third-party reverb plugin as a post effect in your DAW. The envelope is rather self-explanatory if you've ever used a virtual instrument before. Turning up the attack and reverb can yield some interesting results. EQ is also handy in adjusting the timbre of the instrument beyond the scope of the mic positions. The frequency knob adjusts the frequency band for the mid knob. Take some time to experiment on your own to find the tone you need for the project you are working on. Stereo width works on the main mics only, as they are the only stereo mic position. The close and ribbon mics are mono, of course. You can use the stereo width knob to collapse the main mics to mono, or reverse the stereo to give a player position sound, which is actually quite common among sample libraries. Lastly, I'm just going to briefly go over the three mixable mic positions. First off, we have the main mics, which you've already met. The main mics have a wide stereo sound, fitting of their position just a few feet in front of the marimba. As mentioned earlier, you can always change the perspective and width using the stereo width knob. The main mics provide a detail but rather flat response across the instrument, ideal for ensemble settings. Next up is the close mic. The close mic has more of the percussiveness of the instrument and more of the bottom and the tone as well. The clarity is great to add in ensemble mixes and to provide a little more center to the instrument. Lastly, the ribbon mic. This ribbon mic was placed similarly to the close mic, but its signal went through a tube preamp, giving it extra warmth and tone. This makes it ideal for intimate, gentle pieces. You will notice at times it can even sound almost like a soft piano. It's really a great mic position to mix in to give a little more of a rounded sound to the instrument, ideal for solo works. Now I'd like to show you some mixing of the different mic positions and reverb so that you can hear a realistic usage of the instrument. Now let's move over to the VSDI version, which functions the same as the audio units version, for a short comparison. You will notice first off that there are a lot less knobs and options compared to the Contact version. However, every functionality that is not found in the VSDI version can be easily added with third-party post effects, such as EQs, convolution reverbs, and stereo wideners. The samples, the actual raw sounds being used, are exactly the same as those in the Contact version. I would like to take a moment to note an important thing about switching and loading or unloading mics in the VSDI or AU versions, which is, when you load a new mic position, you need to press the key switch to activate that mic position in the sampler. You may adjust the settings of the mic positions all you want once activated and not need to worry about this, but when loading a mic position, you need to repress the key switch down here, either C2 or D2. If you've enjoyed this video tutorial, be sure to check out the VS Marimba and other products we have to offer on our website. Thank you.